Greetings, Scorpio, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a weekly reading for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, and this week will start on September the 12th, 2022. That is the reading cycle that I'm looking at. I'm going to just say one brief thing before I actually get started, and then I'm not going to say this every time when I do a video. I don't shuffle the cards on the video on air. I shuffle them before I get on the video recording. I listen to my spirit guide, and each time when I do a reading, there's a certain amount of times that I'm listening for and the spirit guides me. If there is any accuracy, in other words, if the readings that I give you, if they resonate with you and if they give you what you need to make your journey better in life, then my beliefs and my practices work for you. And all readers are not for all people. Okay, so I respect that. I'm going to do the best I can to remain positive in the reading. Spirit guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the sacred tarot for you. I'm going to lay out 7 cards. All right. We're looking at 7 days. This is not always to be interpreted as, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not necessarily. It could work out that way, but I don't like to commit to that because there could be some overlapping energy as well. So I'm looking at where you are, something that you've been applying for, something that you've been hoping for and striving for. It looks like you get ready to make a decision, a career decision, something that you've worked at and you like it. And so you get ready to make a career decision. The decision that you're going to make is looking very positive. That's the message from this card. It's going to bring you to a place where you're going to have so many possibilities. I see good things. I see doors opening for you. So many possibilities. As those possibilities present themselves, I don't want you to lose yourself and get frustrated trying to accomplish everything at one time. I always tell my people, and you are my people, I always tell my people that you can have everything that you want. You just can't accomplish it all in the same day, or metaphorically, of course. So this is a card about many things running through your mind, many ideas, many hopes, many wishes. I just want you to get quote unquote organized as it relates to these things. And I don't want you to get frustrated trying to accomplish the bigger things first, because if you don't, that doesn't mean you're a failure. And sometimes we interpret it that way. So you want to work on getting a list of hierarchy, so to speak, the things that you want to accomplish first, second, third, that type of thing. I know it sounds easier said than really done, but this is a good time for thinking. As we go through the moon cycle of this month, and this being the day of the full moon, I'm going to be working with with all of my people regarding the moon cycles and really learning how to incorporate that energy into our lives, because we are very much connected to the sun and the moon. This is love being offered. Somebody trying to get a commitment out of you and you're not ready. Excuse me. Ooh, love being offered and you're not ready to make that commitment. You're not ready because it doesn't seem as if it's giving you what you need right now. And I'm not really sure that this is what you need. I think that maybe you might be looking more towards career and job type of thing than you are for this particular love relationship. And be mindful. Don't allow a situation or situations to bring you to a place where you might say something. This is about temper. This is the way I interpret this card. This kind of says it's a stop and go energy. It's an energy that is not consistent. It's an energy where you find yourself mood swings, tempers rising, all those kind of things. And so this card is about a jagged running, a jagged energy. And that definitely lends itself to tempers rising. So I want you to be mindful of that. Sometimes if we say things, it's hard for us to pull those things back. And then I'm looking at the moon card in reverse. I've talked about the moon cycle in all of my readings this week. And you're no different because you are definitely affected by the moon. Definitely, and perhaps more, as I should say, than other signs or many other signs. The moon card being in reverse talks about, number one, it talks about things being revealed to you. Yes, it does. It talks about things coming out of the darkness into the light, for sure. Looking at it from the moon cycle point of view, it talks about work that you need to be doing in the darker portion, in the deeper part, that kind of thing. We'll talk more about that as the weeks progress, but let's just go with the interpretation of this being things revealed. And things will be revealed even if you go deeper and look at the cycles of the moon and look at where you are in the way of planning. Look at where you are in the way of implementing your plan. And then you'll see some clarity, that type of thing. So it all does come together. Not the best week for interviews if you're getting ready to go on one. Not the best week for presentations, right? And definitely not the best week to try and convince others that what you want to do is correct. This is a time when you might even be thinking about some entrepreneurship type of thing, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment. This card, which is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it talks about a pulling down of money, not an accumulation of money. This is about, my interpretation of this card is about, it's about investments. It's about you spending money to do something for yourself, something that you believe in. And this might be showing some frustration about trying to work for somebody else or trying to advance yourself, waiting for someone to give you permission, so to speak, right? So listen to your reading a few times. It's in there. I'm going to pull one card, Scorpio, from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck. And this is a deck that was written by Salerno Williams and Nelson Reed. These cards have also been shuffled according to the Spirit giving me guidance. Let's look at the card that comes up. So we have dependability. So what can you depend on? Can you depend on others giving you permission to be successful? Can you depend on others to make you happy? Or can you depend on yourself? If you think about it, if you can't love yourself, how can someone else love you? If you can't believe in yourself, how can someone else believe in you? If you don't make yourself and enjoy yourself being quote unquote high maintenance, then how can anyone else treat you in a high maintenance fashion? Dependability has to do with you depending on yourself. That's where I'm going to. That's where I'm coming from. This idea of being responsible for yourself, your own happiness, your own health as well. Right? No one's going to tell you, don't eat that, don't smoke that. These are choices that you have to make. So you have to be dependable and responsible for yourself. Okay? Scorpio, I'm going to stop there. If you heard anything, you'd like some clarity on it, my contact information is in the description box. You have a great week. Catch that full moon tonight if you can.